Hello, welcome to Online Mass TV. Here we have this question before us here. Very simple one, but I brought this question for a reason for some clarification. Question is solve x divided by 4 equal to 4 divided by x. What is the value of x here? Here we have to establish some facts or we have to get the domain of x. This condition or this question, x can never be equal to 0. That's one of the things we have to establish first. Okay, and also we are not considering the complex root to this challenge. We're only considering the integer solution to this um, simple math problem. So how do we get the value of x from here? Let's take our solution. All right, so I have to use paper to do to this class because I'm not home. I'm somewhere far from home where I have my board. Okay, so just bear with me until I get back home. Now, we take the question. Now, if you look at this question here, we can rewrite this question in different formats. Okay, so this will be written as x all over our 4 is equal to our 4 all over x. We all know this, right? So now we want to eliminate this denominator here, 4 here, and we equally want to eliminate this x. So how do we achieve that? Pretty easy. We multiply both sides of this equation by x all over 4. So let's go ahead and do that. So you will have here x all over 4 times x all over 4 equal to 4 all over x times x all over 4. Now there's a mistake which you are not to make in solving equations of this kind, and that is one of the reasons I decided to bring this math challenge here. You could as well say cross multiply, but that is misleading in the world of math. So the best approach is just to multiply both sides of the equation by x all over 4 because we want to eliminate this x here and we want to eliminate this 4 here. So you multiply this side by x all over 4, multiply the right hand side by x all over 4 also. This is one of the major reasons why I decided to bring this challenge despite the simplicity of the question. Okay, so if we do that, the left hand side of our expression is going to give us here our x to the power of 2 all over 4 to the power of 2 equal to this we go with this and this we go with this. So we're left with just 1 on the right hand side of the equation, right? Good. So what do we do here? We're looking for our x. So we find a way of eliminating this 4x. Again, we multiply both sides of the equation by 4 to the power of 2. It's going to give us x to the power of 2 all over 4 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 2 all over 1 equal to 1 times 4 to the power of 2. This is right? Good. Then from here, what we do? This we do with this. We know that, right? And 1 times 4 to the power of 2 will give us 4 to the power of 2. So we now have x to the power of 2 equal to, sorry, this x to the power of 2 rather, equal to 4 to the power of 2. The x we're looking for has a square. So we take the square root of both sides. So taking the square root of both sides, what would that give us? We're going to have x to the power of 2. Square root of this is equal to, equally take the square root of 4 to the power of 2. Here we introduce our plus minus. Although some mathematicians argue that when you're solving a kind of challenge of this sort, where you come across this situation whereby you take the square root of both sides, that introducing this plus minus is not necessary. Have not really gotten their actual reason because minus a number times minus that same number to give you the positive of it. Though they said it is of the same value. But minus 4 or minus in constant is different from plus in constant. Okay, so but let's go ahead with our expression we have here. So this is in brackets, right? So the radical goes with this power, and this power goes with this radical. So we'll now end up having our x will now be equal to plus minus 4. So this is the value of x that will satisfy the original equation, which is this very expression here. But yeah, let's just do a simple check for our clarity's sake. Okay, so let's do a simple check here. Let's take our check. We have our x divided 4 equal to our 4 divided by x. We have x1 and x2. So when x is equal to positive 4, what will be the expression? So this is going to give us here our 4 divided by 4, which is equal to 4 divided by 4 also. Then this is same thing as our 4 all over 4, which is equal to 4 all over 4 also. For all over 4, we know this will give us 1, 1, and this end up having 1 equal to our 1 here. So this shows that the first root, which is x equal to positive 4, satisfies the original equation. So let's check for the second one. Click on this side. Alright. So from here, we're going to consider the negative part of it now. So when we have our x equal to minus 4. Again, we have our question to be x dividing by 4 equal to 4 dividing by x, right? So here's going to give us minus 4 divided by 4. This is equal to our 4 divided by minus 4. So let's go gradually. Again, this will give us minus 4 all over our 4. Then this is equal to our 4 all over minus 4. 4 year 1, 4 year 1, 4 year 1, 4 year 1. So we have minus 1 all over positive 1. That will give us minus 1. The positive 1 all over minus 1 will give us minus 1. Easy. So this shows that the second root also satisfies the original equation. So therefore our x now, so you can say therefore our x1 is equal to positive 4, and our x2, by reason of going out, our x2 is equal to negative 4. Alright, these are the two answers, or two roots that satisfy the original equation. Again, without being told at a glance, you can tell the answer that 4, positive 4, is one of the answers or one of the roots for this challenge. Other roots you may consider, which are complex, are your minus 4 iota and plus 4 iota. If you put in minus 4 iota and plus 4 iota into the system, it also satisfies this equation. Again, like we said earlier on, we're only considering the integer solution to this math challenge, not the complex number or the complex roots. Alright, so thanks for watching Online Maths TV. Thanks for being there all the time for us. We appreciate your effort, we appreciate your time, we appreciate your contribution, your comments, and your encouragement. Thanks. We love you. We love you. See you in our next video. Keep watching Online Maths TV and keep winning until we meet you in our next class. Bye for now.